Hey, good morning, everybody. Those who are going to catch it on the playback, those who might be live with me, I appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate y'all giving me a couple minutes of your time. Just thank you very much, man. I mean, if you come through and you like what I have to say, give me a thumbs up. You know, even if you don't like what I got to say, at least you gave me a view. I appreciate that too, right? Just 1 second. Let me get my stuff set up here. Anywho, so the first real topic that I have to talk about is Eagles. I think he's a wide receiver, a guy called Desean Jackson. He posted something that apparently offended the Jewish community in America, and I guess all over the world or wherever, with some social media posts he made about Hitler. And essentially the post was saying, yo, we're going to chain smoke Charles D. Peace. Yeah, man, boy, and only Charles D. Anybody want to jump on, there's the link. So Desean Jackson posted something about Hitler saying the Jews know that the black people are the real Jews and something. And, you know, it is a lesson on why black people need. Let me see if I can find the post first off, because I want people to know what I'm talking about. Right. So here we go. So let me see if I can share it. Share screen. So here it is. I hope y'all seen it. But anyway, he says, Hitler said, because the white Jews knows that the Negroes are the real children of Israel, and to keep America's secret, the Jews will blackmail America. They will extort America. Their plan for the world domination won't work if the Negroes know who they were. The white citizens of America will be terrified to know that all this time they've been mistreating and discriminating and lynching the children of Israel. Now, anybody that knows me knows I don't I don't validate myself at all via the Bible. I don't validate myself via the Bible. I don't validate myself via the Quran, the Torah, none of these things. And this is an example what Desean Jackson did of people who get all their information from social media, right? And they just post things without fact checking, without, you know, even fact checking online or fact checking via the library. They don't even, what up 12K? They don't even fact check using their own brains. They don't fact check using their own brains. So Desean Jackson has had to backtrack back now and go and apologize. What's up, Angel Santos? Again, if anybody wants to jump on, you can jump on. I'm not going to be on for very long. Y'all know I don't do long streams, so I'm not going to be on for long. Desean Jackson posted this nonsense on his page, and he had to apologize. Now, I'll get to the apology later. What I really want to say is black people got to stop trying to look for inspiration in a book that's not from them. Right? Angel Santos, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up, my bro?
Easy. I'm just going over this Desean Jackson debacle. And
yeah, man.
So Desean Jackson, he went on and he did what people do. We just post shit on our social media that you see somebody else post. You don't know if it's nonsense. You don't know if it's ridiculous. Well, first off, let's talk about Hitler is going to somehow validate black people. you have to, for any person that's listening right now, Germany owned colonies in Africa. Before the Germans did their Holocaust to the European Jews and other people, they did that in Africa. They did that in Southern Africa, in Namibia, and places like Botswana. They did that in places like Shark Island. They would chase the natives out into the Kalahari Desert, make them go out there and essentially do an African Trail of Tears. So to think Adolf Hitler would in any way show any kind of validation or appreciation for black people is ridiculous to think in the first place. This should have been the first indicator to Deshaun Jackson, if he knew actual history and wasn't trying to use some nonsense Hebrew Israelite validation structure to put this stuff up on his social media. If he knew any history, he would know that the Germans killed pretty much the same amount of black people as they did Jews, as they did European Jews.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And
facts.
You don't have, that's facts. So you don't have to use any sort of Google to validate that. If you know history, the Germans perfected the art of concentration camps in Africa. That's that you can look up Shark Island, Namibia. You will see Germans doing that to African people. The same thing they did to Jews. They did that in Africa first. You understand? So Deshaun Jackson, and to anybody who's listening, before you post shit on your social, especially if you're a public figure, you are an athlete, you're a politician, you're whatever, simply do a simple fact check. Does this make sense? Does it make sense? There used to be one circulating where people, these so-called conscious folks or whatever, would post that, oh, Hitler was a black man. He was really black. And they would post this colored up photo with Hitler having a slight tan or whatever. And they was, Hitler was a black man. He was black. And I would have to tell people, like, does this make any sense to you? Can you tell me the black lineage in Hitler? And they couldn't. It's just amazing. And it just shows that athletes should not be where you go for any inspiration or largely education, because most of these people are dumber than you. So now he has to walk that shit back and go apologize to the Jewish community in America. Stop trying to validate yourself by the Bible and the Quran, because a lot of the times historical facts will not add up. What up, Angel?
True. Not much, man. I'm glad you brought this up, man, because it's a sad case of not research, for doing full research, taking something for face value, right? Taking something for face value instead of going and verifying where this information is coming from. Yeah, you try to trust the information, but you're not verifying. People trust too much nowadays. Trust is a strong thing. And when you read into things, see, people, a lot of people don't read, right? Or they're too lazy to read passages and paragraphs. They'd rather just read 144 words, you know what I'm saying? Or 144 characters or a tweet, you know what I'm saying? And that's people's mindset now. That's people's attention span. To have somebody on YouTube to ask them to watch a 17 or 20-minute video that you edit here, you will have to have facts, right? Sources of information that are credible and evident and have been also repudiated and substantiated on both sides, right? On both sides, because there's two sides of a story. There always is, right? And then there's the third side to it. Someone is looking from the out in and doing a whole big bibliography of this whole thing. That's what you know what I'm saying? And people don't do that because people are too lazy. No, one or too lazy and or are ignorant to doing the process of really doing and getting into something and getting into the weed and being analytic about things, being anal retentive about something. And unfortunately for Deshaun Jackson, now he's gonna feel the wrath of the community at hand that's at his throat. The Hollywoods and everywhere political.
Right,
that,
right,
that you
everywhere.
you
Right.
you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah.
And he done poked a huge, gigantic bear, if you will.
And it's not even that he poked the bear. He poked the bear with something ridiculous. Like this isn't even
Or
true.
ridiculous, and it's even true. But you see how the bear reacts,
Right,
right?
right.
And the bear wants to eat and annihilate and then crucify and you know the same thing,
Yeah.
right? That they would do to Jesus back then. They stuff like that. Because and I say that to say this because they're not delving deeper into what's at hand, or they're not trying to talk to people to see for themselves. Hey, is this true or not?
You're right, exactly.
Where's the evidence?
You didn't
You
even
know what I
like
mean?
take your time to see like, is this real? Like, how is this gonna be real, man? You know what I'm saying? Like the man killed the same amount of people. Like on the Daily Mail UK, there's a article about a book, and it calls what happens in Africa Hitler's Holocaust blueprint. He did that to black people. Why would he be giving you props now? He was killing them there. They were killing them there in Africa. What are you talking about, bro? A matter of fact, in Germany, black people, there were black people in Germany, like black immigrants into Germany, like wherever. There was a small, they're still there, as a matter. There's still some black people there. And they're all the people who lived through that time, so they had to be careful, otherwise they would be sterilized. They would be sterilized. There were black people who said we had to leave. We couldn't stay there. So it's like, if you're gonna poke the bear with something that you can stand on your square with and say, no, what I said was correct. If you're offended,
Credible.
this is actually real. If you're offended, that's up to you. But here's the proof from these credible sources. If you're upset, be upset with these sources, not with me. Now you post something ridiculous and you gotta walk it back. What are you doing, bro? You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
anyway, man, whatever. Hey man, I've been missing on a lot of boxing talk. I haven't been following up on nothing. Um, I see boxing is still as bullshit as ever. I see, well, at least Ryan Garcia took the fight with Luke Campbell. I didn't think that would happen. I didn't think that shit would happen at all.
Yeah, man. I thought it was gonna be like, well, you know what? He's probably gonna just wait it out and see if he
Right,
can get someone else of his liking. But yeah, no, he's gonna fight Campbell. That's gonna be a good fight.
right, right.
Who you got? Who you got on that one?
I got Luke Campbell. I think Luke Campbell has been
Luke
in a
Campbell?
better
Yeah,
opposition. I would have to go with the person with a better opposition. And to be honest with you, I want Ryan Garcia to lose.
yeah. He
I'm a
needs to
hater. I'm a hater. I don't.
he needs to
This
get
dude
back.
is. this dude is
Well,
fuck me.
we see me. You know, people like to call me a hater of Brian Garcia for a long time.
Oh really?
Yeah, man, because I've been never, even way back. I'm like, man, this kid just got some, speed and stuff like that. But he's the California version of Amir Khan,
Ooh,
if you will.
come
You know what I'm
on.
saying?
Oh,
But not even that with the speed though, with the speed, because he
yeah.
doesn't have the. I mean, Amir Khan has a punch variation, but I mean, you could say Ryan Garcia is getting better, but I don't know about his footwork, man. His footwork hasn't really, I don't know, it hasn't
So
really
you're saying
amazing
like
as of
he's
late.
cool if you stand in front of him, or
You
you
stand in front
try,
of him, yeah. Like you
or
see the last two or three opponents, were
right?
they movers? Were they had lateral movement?
No, they,
I
they
mean,
were
I don't
just coming
know
like straight ahead. Like he knocked out, was it Pedraza? Pedraza was
precisely.
just coming like straight ahead, you know.
Who was that?
So
Oh wait, who? No, no, he didn't knock out Pedraza. What are you talking about?
Fonseca. Was it Fonseca?
Fonseca, yeah,
Fonseca, right. So he
Fonseca.
just comes straight ahead and he caught him with the check left hook or whatever that was, and he knocked him out. But I think Luke Campbell is smarter than that. He's fought much better. He's fought and
Yeah,
lost against much better people,
but
but at least he's seen different
right.
looks. So I don't think
Luke
there's
Campbell
anything
just
but
has a lot of.
yeah,
He's got a lot more thing in his arsenal, I think, in my opinion. With his footwork, his punch variation, his punch selection, and his strategy. He has different get set up some certain traps and get you in and hurt you to the body real bad, as you've seen with Lomachenko. He hurt Lomachenko devastating to the body, had this man flying off his feet. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So imagine Ryan Garcia, who I don't think is as strong as a Lomachenko. I don't. To me, he just isn't. He's a kid. You know what I mean? He's just not that. He
Well,
doesn't have that grown man strength. I think. You
he
know,
said
like
he's
yeah, he's
taking
bigger
the
than
fight.
Lomachenko, but Lomachenko knows how to use his strength and power to a certain way to get more
Right.
pop in his punches at the body, where you don't see Ryan Garcia's punches to the body really affecting anyone,
Right. Right. Right.
right? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it myself here and there,
Mm-hmm.
but really his knockouts come from the face, the headshots.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I
Right?
don't know what
I
Ryan
don't
gonna
know.
do. I mean, people saying it's a step up fight, but this is a big step up. And I'll say it
Yeah, it
again.
is.
I'll say it again. I want Ryan Garcia to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm.
I think this dude, I think he's young enough that he can take the L and be humbled and come back. But so I don't like
Uh,
this dude. I think he's a prick. I think he's a brat. And I would like to see him take a beating. And that's
you know
not
what, man?
that has nothing to do with boxing talk. That has nothing to do with I just want this dude to lose.
See, you know what? And I say you don't have anything. You want him to lose because it has nothing to do with boxing, but I think it has everything to do with boxing. For me, for me, it's a need for him to lose,
Oh, a
right?
need.
We need and no, but not for me.
Yeah.
Boxing,
Go ahead,
boxing
no, go
needs
ahead.
him
Break
to
it down.
lose.
Tell me. Go ahead.
Boxing needs Ryan Garcia to lose to show everyone that's a non a casual or someone that just looks at Ryan Garcia at IG or something or Facebook that there's more to this than just a look and speed. That there's not it's actual real you know skills in there. Not just I'm gonna knock these tomato cans out here and there and make myself look incredibly gifted. You haven't been in there with somebody real credible. Fonseca, but I think that was a moment where it was a punch that he landed that he needed to land and wanted to land, and it was not to say there was a lucky punch, but
Yeah.
it was that spur of the moment punch. It's one of those things. It's every given Sunday punch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Like
So
in the
you
NFL,
know,
every given Sunday, any given
but they
it
showed
was,
you that he was
I felt
training
because
that way.
I saw he was training for that punch, but
Yeah.
he saw something a flaw in Fonseca, and maybe Fonseca didn't do his homework and should have maybe tried to back up. Or in any case, what I think needs to happen is Ryan Garcia needs to lose and humble himself because I don't think he's humble. He hasn't humbled himself enough. If you sign a contract, right? To me, if somebody says, "Hey, you're gonna fight a certain date," you're gonna do it. However, I understand, the tickets and access to seats and everything like that. But I
Yeah.
mean, we have discussed, hey, this is different times and people want to see fights.
Yeah.
The UFC is on it. You know
And
what I'm
you need
saying? Why is
and you need to work. Let's be honest. You need to
you
work.
need to you need to work, dog?
Yeah.
Like, and I pull and we've been people real boxing heads been saying it from the beginning. Just go out there and fight, man. Nobody cares about asses and seats. You wasn't getting asses and seats before,
Exactly. You act like
unless
you
it
were
was a
selling
big fucking fight.
you act like you were
Don't act
selling
like
out
you was Ryan.
right.
I mean, explain this to me. Was Ryan Garcia headlining before? Has he ever headlined anything?
I don't think so. Has he?
Help me
I
out.
don't. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Has he? Anybody
Has
in
he
the chat
headlined his own card?
has Ryan Garcia headline a card before? I don't know.
Maybe one.
Maybe the Fonseca one where he was like this small card or whatever.
Yeah. But the thing is, right now, boxing needs a quote unquote rising superstar, right?
Yeah.
So your manager or whatever, your promoter or the people that's supervising you and
Yeah.
you in your career, right? Tell you that, hey, this might behoove you to fight July 4th weekend. If we can't pull it off, then you take that fight.
I agree.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I agree.
Against no matter who it is. You know what I mean? Because these are
Mhm.
different times, my friend. And people are watching. People ain't got shit to do but watch you on the screen getting your
Yeah.
ass whooped. Get your ass in there.
I don't know. Ryan Garcia, I mean, Hey man, he took the fight, credit to him, but I I would like Luke Campbell to win this shit because I do want to see Luke Campbell and Devin Haney fight. I was disappointed when the WBC kind of pulled that fight away from Devin Haney because it was like, well, who's Devin Haney gonna fight? Like I don't understand. Is he gonna fight Ivan Mendy? Is Ivan Mendy still fighting? I don't understand. Like who does Ryan Garcia
So
fight?
how do you?
I'm sorry, who does
one thing.
who does
How
Devin
do
Haney fight?
Right, shoot. Who's Devin Haney fight right now?
I mean, because it was
Shit,
supposed to be
Lenore.
Devin
I
Haney
mean, it's supposed to be who? Devin Haney and Campbell. Well,
and Campbell, and then the WBC
and before
pulled the fight.
and then before it was and before it was Linares and Garcia, right? It was supposed to be
Right.
Linares and Garcia,
Right.
right? So hey, how about we do Haney and Linares?
But
You know
Linares
what
is
I'm
fighting
saying?
Fortuna.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
the WBC,
Damn.
the WBC pretty much scuttled 2 fights for Devin Haney, and I'm trying to figure out why. Like the best fight would have been Luke Campbell.
Oh, get Oh, matter of fact, get one of them guys from get probably he ain't doing nothing.
No, you're breaking up bad, Angel.
Come
I did,
across the street to the zone, man. Some way.
That's what his signal does.
what up, Charles D?
Ain't shit, man. Y'all some mean motherfuckers this morning, boy.
Why? What happened? What happened?
Yeah, he need to lose. Yeah, I just wonder. He just needs to be humble.
Charles D,
Like,
I
let
don't like
the
this dude is like I remember he said, oh, you know, I think me and Tank should fight in the zone. It should be pay-per-view because you know I'm like, you telling me I can watch Anthony Joshua, I can watch Canelo for well, not me, but people can watch this Canelo and Anthony Joshua and these people on their zone subscription, but you somehow it's a pay-per-view fight. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Just shut up.
Yeah, he's doing that, but why can't he just have a hard fight? Y'all like, nah, he just need to lose. Fuck that.
No, I wanted
Flat out, take it out.
I would prefer him to lose. And that's
Just take the L.
and that's a hater. That is the hater in me coming out. And I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the hater in me coming out. All right?
Oh shit, fucking it is what it is, man. I just thought that shit was hilarious.
That's great. Angel, you there, man?
Angel got a weird
Yeah,
ass
I'm here.
service.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. You were breaking up bad. Oh boy, he's gone.
Yeah, I told you, Angel service, boy, that shit is terrible.
Angel out there in the sticks, it looks like. Anyway.
Angel got one good spot when he stand there, and the minute he move, it is a wrap.
What do you think about the Sean Jackson debacle?
Yeah, he's a goddamn idiot, and I forgot who's the other motherfucker who's co-signing that shit.
Steven Jackson.
Yeah, like him. I understand because he's emotional. The shit with George Floyd, he knew him and shit.
Yeah.
I get. I give him a little pass on that one, but Deshaun Jackson, fucking idiot. I was watching that shit last night. I was like, what the fuck did this dude say? And then I saw this shit. I was like, this motherfucker can't be serious. Can't be serious. Like, fuck it. He deserves all that backlash he gonna get. And then his apology was fucking terrible.
Man, look here. This man posted some shit from. This is why I don't like social media scholars. I don't like that shit. Like, bro, you see something on social media, at least do some common sense. Like, just search it out. Does this make sense to you? So if you're gonna get these people angry, get them angry about something that is true, not some dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Social media, I don't be on that shit at all. Facebook, none of that shit. I ain't got none of that shit.
Yeah, that's because you're a bandit. So you trying to you.
All right. Can you hear me?
Nah, I ain't no bandit. I just got I got time to do other shit. I ain't gonna be sitting there on Facebook every other minute and then Instagram. Like my girl be on that Instagram. She'll be want to break her phone. Like, man, bitch, put the shit down.
No, I like Instagram because it serves my perversions. To
She over here recording everything and taking pictures.
booty ladies.
I'm posting it. Like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah, it's very addictive.
Yeah, that shit's a fucking part-time job.
What's going on, Iron Kong? What's going on, team?
All good,
18.
man. What up? What up, bro? Angel Santos, you back, man? What is going on with Angel today?
He's muted. I think he muted, so he might be trying to get his stuff together right now.
Maybe. What up, 1-2 kid? Tell me.
What's up, man? Just came on, show some support to Iron Kong.
Yeah,
He
man. I
trying to find
appreciate
that.
it.
They trying to find a spot where he got service in that backyard.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I think you hit it on the head when you was talking about Deshaun Jackson, though. I mean, I cooked on something like that, but you completely correct. I do agree with you on that situation because not only do these people have people listening to them, they don't take the time to even think about what they're doing before they do it. You know what I
Right.
mean? You have those followers and you misinforming people at the first thing that you hear or being misinformed, and you're continually doing it. That's why you have to do your own research before you're told online by these random ass people,
Right.
that are not scholars, that this is this is what it is. And it's like, yeah, that, like he said, and it's like, man, use your brain, man. Shit, think for yourself. Don't think because this person is successful in this form that has nothing to do with what he's talking about that you listen to this guy, man. Do your own research and you'll be all right.
Them motherfuckers don't think, they don't proofread, they just all emotion and send. Pow.
Yeah, yup.
And then at that point, too late.
Too
As-
late.
Like shit. Did I
As
just
for
say Hitler
Ryan-
and black people? Fuck.
Yeah, damn, that's gonna get me some hits. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Like if you would have said he looked like Charlie Chaplin and some shit, I'd go with you. But shit, he's black. He has a tan. No, that motherfucker's pasty, ghost white.
As for Ryan Garcia, I almost agree because I do believe that the dude really is a brat, and I judge people by their actions, not just their words. And when he knocked that one dude out, and then was like, boom, he put his glove across his throat, like, yeah, what? That's what you get. And then his PR guy told him, no, you got to go pray. And then he went and kneeled down to him and started praying. I was like, yeah, that told me everything I need to know, that I could see who he was and who he was pretending to be. So So yeah, I believe he needs to be humbled, and I believe eventually he will be. And even if he does get by Campbell, that I don't think that he's gonna have to make adjustments because he's gonna realize it's either gonna be a close fight. No matter what happens when he fights this guy, he's gonna be in there and he's gonna be challenged. So time will tell. That's why I was happy that he was taking the Linares fight at first, but I'm like, if he catches Linares, we ain't gonna be able to gauge this kid. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's right.
So that was just my take on it.
That dude who knocked out Linares under the, because remember Linares was supposed to fight Maurice Hooker, right? But the fight that was supposed to set up that fight, he got knocked out by a dude called Cano. Was it Cano or something like that?
Oh, when he moved up
Right. Remember?
Yeah. Oh,
Eddie Hearn was trying to set up Linares versus Maurice Hooker, so they gave Linares a fight with a dude called Cano or something.
And he got whitewashed.
Dude knocked Linares out cold. Whatever happened to that guy?
I don't know. They were like, damn, man, you messed up my money. You out of here.
You ain't getting on no cards no more and shit.
Hold on.
Cano's supposed to fight somebody soon. He's supposed to fight somebody soon for that.
Santos got service, baby. He back.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
I mean, he put on a hell of a show in the process. I'm glad you brought that up, Angel, because I mean, shit, he deserves it. You know what I mean? Don't get pushed out by the big bodies out there that just trying to
I think only
control it.
stopped once, I believe, or he got some like controversial decisions, all those losses or whatever. He's a good fighter. Cano's a really good strong dude. I mean,
why do you try to blackball somebody who knocked out? You know what I'm saying? You want to common sense is to push that motherfucker.
Linares went up against a guy that's like way bigger than him, and he's not no pushover in another weight class, the upper weight class, and he got, what I'm saying? Linares thought he was good, could just do what he want up there. Nah, man, it's different. That's why they have weight classes. You can't just jump up.
That's a fact.
Yeah, he fought like November last year. So he's active.
And I say this, Linares, has he ever been really caught with anything?
No, really. I mean, this dude, I don't know. This dude knocked him out clean, though. I remember that fight.
But I'm saying, as far as like pet use and all that. Has Norris ever been caught with anything for Norris? So, I don't know.
Well, those TKO. Oh, go ahead and cook, man. I got a phone call. My bad.
Damn.
What
Was that his only knockout?
was that?
No, I'm trying to think of anybody who's fought that whoever hit him that hard. I don't think he's ever been knocked out.
Who? Cano?
No.
Linares? Yeah.
Besides that one.
I'm pretty sure.
Because
Yeah.
we're the Linares guy. He got 3 losses. They're not all 3 by knockout.
The stoppages, I believe. I think this the
Yeah,
stoppages.
that's what I'm saying.
Right, but he wasn't
That's
out
what I'm
on.
saying. He was
wasn't out.
Yeah, he didn't look bad. He looked bad against Cano.
Yeah.
Like leg gone and shit all over the place gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As for the way they be doing fighters that are great fighters, man, they did that shit to Emmanuel Augustus so much that he had to change his name to get a fight. They did that shit to him for a year.
You want to talk about a dude first off, that dude was entertaining as shit. Every time I seen that motherfucker on ESPN, I watched that shit.
Yeah.
And there was some fight. There's a whole bunch of fights that he got robbed. I'm like, I listened to the scorecards. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, the fuck, were y'all judging the same fight?
All them hometown decisions.
You talk about journeyman getting it bad on the road, dog.
Mm-hmm.
He got it bad in neutral spots.
Shit, 90% of his losses were robberies.
Shit. I'm about to go find some Augustus fights to watch. Shit. The Drunken Master.
Sorry about that, man. But hey, man, so I see some people putting up some stuff about Tyson Fury dad saying his son's belt was stolen. I see Glovegate still going on. Hey, yo, boxing needs to restart in full to distract people from all this bullshit. People just talking a little bit too much nonsense. It's not stopping. Yeah, man. Boxing on its downtime is turning me off from boxing.
You don't want to talk about the gloves, man? They loaded, not loaded.
I don't know. I mean,
I really like for me. I'm sorry to cut you off, D, and all that, but for me, I really do not want to talk about a glove gate. I don't want to really talk about like.
I was being sarcastic like a motherfucker. You ain't have any different subjects I brought up.
Nah, man. I mean, I'm hearing before it had something in the glove. No padding in the glove. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up.
And then it was loaded gloves. Then his hand's not all the way in the glove. So how the fuck is the glove loaded? I'm listening. Yeah, these motherfuckers go wherever the wind blows.
Shut the fuck up, man. Please.
I made fun of that shit once and left it alone. It was like, that's it. That's all.
What was the other one? He spiked his water and shit. His own team.
He dipped his hands in gasoline. It was
and stuck it in a fucking unpadded glove. What for? Fuck did he have to dip his hands in gasoline for if his gloves got no padding? Fucking dumbasses.
Damn, bro. You know what I'm saying?
All these fucking excuses make no sense.
I didn't get into. I know Black was supposed to do a show. Is Black still in here? He never did the show with Michael Hunter saying, he would have been a threat to Matchroom and all of that. What do y'all think? Was Michael Hunter a victim of that? He was going to be a threat to knock out all of Matchroom's guys.
Hell no.
No. 1-2 kid.
I don't know. I don't think. I mean, well, the thing was, his test was Povetkin, right? And when that didn't go through, then they started, because they really thought he was going to be Povetkin. A lot of people did. Yeah, Povetkin's had it. AJ's fucking, AJ got him. He's done. Povetkin done. For all intents and purposes, people counted out Povetkin, right? And this was Hunter's coming out party, so where he did not deliver, and it was a draw, but people thought that Povetkin won, right? People really, and I looked at the fight about a good 3 times, and I was like, you know what? They robbed Michael Hunter, man. That should have been a split decision for Michael Hunter. But then I thought, and I looked into it more. I was like, that should have been a split for Povetkin, man. I'm like, but a draw is a draw, and it was a good fight. I would like to see that. I would have liked to see that fight again. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what needed to happen.
That's what happened.
I wish Michael Hunter or Eddie Hearn would have kept Michael. have a rematch, because that draw didn't really say anything. They needed to have a rematch. That was not a good move or a good look. Matchroom.
Well, I guess. Wait,
Yeah,
what
man.
you get?
Well, I don't know, man. I think Hunter, he can make some adjustments. He can make some things happen. It's possible. Maybe he was seen as a threat at Matchroom. You know what I mean? Maybe not. I mean, time will tell when we see this dude come up, because I'm pretty sure they scouting this guy even when, you know what I'm saying, in the sparring matches and seeing how well this guy is. But then it goes back to what we were talking about before. You know what I mean? Do we push this guy out or do we keep him? You know what I mean? Like, is this dude gonna mess up our money, or when that's the problem with boxing? You know what I mean? So I mean,
He signed to another network yet, or is he still free agent?
I think he said it was reaching out to Top Rank.
Oh, all right. That's not a bad pickup for them.
nah, it's not.
Top Rank. Well, with the loss of Jarrell Miller, if Jarrell Miller was clean, Top Rank would have probably had a. Top Rank could have had an argument for having the best heavyweight stable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, because they got Rivas, they got him. I mean, think what you want about Pulev. Pulev's a all right fighter. He's a good fighter to me. They got who else? Well, it was Miller, would-be Hunter, Tyson Fury, Rivas, Pulev. That's a decent stable. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. So I don't know if he was a threat, right? But what I would say about Michael Hunter is that Michael Hunter is like, he's one of these dudes who you don't care about, like either way. Like, you don't really hate him, but you don't really love him. So he doesn't really move the radar either way. Because even if somebody hates you, people will tune in to see you get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? If they love you, they're going to tune in to see you win. They hate you. But he's one of these people who doesn't really move the radar
He's
either. Right. It's kind of like
he's right up.
It's kind of like
He's stealth.
I don't know.
Iron Kong. That's why you gonna watch all Ryan Garcia's fights, huh?
Yeah, I want him to lose. I would
But
really
you know
like
what? Fighters that's like
Iron
that.
Kong has made his feelings for Ryan Garcia perfectly clear. He wants the man file.
He doesn't care how he loses. He just wants it to go down.
He wants him to take a nap. He wants him to have a proper twitch and change his ways.
He don't want him to just have a hard fight. He want him to lose and lose bad. Like, just humble his little ass.
I would really like for him to take an L. That would be wonderful.
This kid needs a spanking. He's misbehaving.
Yeah, I don't like this kid. He wants to be Oscar De La Hoya without the De La Hoya. He wants to be Oscar without the gold medal. He wants. I mean, bro, just chill, man. You know what I'm saying? Just chill.
That's that. But that's Oscar created that monster.
Yep.
That's all. Oscar saw himself in that kid, and he's getting exactly what the fuck he asked for. That kid being a diva.
Yeah, that's true.
Hell of a talent.
That's interesting. With a
Here's the
young
thing,
Oscar,
man. Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Thing is,
Santo, stop moving.
Oscar's looking for to make a lot of money, and this kid is not. He's not wanting to prove himself and go out there repeatedly on a 1 year. Like with this year, if he fights coming up 3 more months, maybe fight again, or maybe 30 days later.
Right.
We've seen some heavyweights do it, fighting back-to-back weeks.
Right.
Come on, man.
That dude Murata, this is his third time fighting on Tuesday night fights.
Thank you.
Fucking what's his face? Navarrete. This nigga defended his belt already 4 times this fucking year. At least.
I saw Shakur Stevenson fight, bro, on TV, and he's a champion. And you're gonna tell me you're too good to? Hey, man, don't play with me.
He defended his title. He defended his title how many times?
Who, Navarrete?
Yeah.
At least 4 times this year.
Damn, what Black say? Big champ shit. Damn.
That's what when he said big champ shit, I was like, Navarrete, huge champ shit. This boy defended that shit at least 4 times this year alone.
I mean, people out here putting in effort, and you
I
don't
think
want
that's just
no effort.
Yeah.
for me. Navarrete is real champ shit. What real champions do is what he really is doing right now in reality in that fucking ring. Real champ shit. That's
In the
what
moment.
Navarrete's doing.
In the moment too.
About.
Yep. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mandatories. That's boy fighting.
Sean,
Yo,
example.
four times at least. I want to say 5. Hold on, I'll tell you for sure right now. Hold on.
Charles D gonna go in the bag for some sources.
On Iron Call, we bring the heat all the time.
That's
You
right.
just tuning in.
Get your sources, sir. Don't do like Deshaun Jackson quoting some dumb shit.
Man,
Deshaun Jackson.
I'll think it like, damn, that was stupid, man. It's like, dude, why would you fucking do that, my dude?
Oh,
Damn, bro. Now we gotta spend some money to save your ass.
yeah, everybody got to be like, oh, you gotta apologize and shut up. Anyway, so anywho, man, what else is going on? What else is going on in the sport? What else is happening? I've been away. I've been missing. Y'all fill me in. Y'all go ahead. I don't know what's happening. I'm missing. You know
Sergio's making a comeback.
as in Sergio who?
Sergio Martinez.
Dude who knocked out, is it Paul Williams?
Yeah.
Come back to do. He's a coach?
No. Coming back to fight at 45.
Out of here. Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Fight already lined up.
Wow. Is he in shape?
4 times.
Wow.
Four
Four times.
times. 4 times.
Yep.
And Ryan Garcia can't fight one time, no crowd, right? Man, fuck Ryan Garcia. Anyway, so Sergio's coming back. What? He's fighting in the States, or what?
I'm not sure exactly where he's fighting, but I do know. I don't recall, but he has got a fight lined up, and he's fighting some guy, tune up, and he said he didn't properly know how to punch when he was the champion. And I think that's just an excuse because he can't use his legs like he used to.
Right.
Which is weird. But to say that he can't punch and didn't know how to punch, I'm like, this dude knocked out Paul Williams, one of the guys that never really been knocked out, and he knocked him out cold. So
one of the nastiest knockouts you'll ever see in your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
With a beautiful ass hook.
Can I tell you why though, real quick? Why, real quick? The reasoning behind Sergio Martinez's comeback.
Go ahead, bro.
Get this right, because this pandemic, right, has now given an opportunity for the guys that just been really staying ready and keeping healthy and really is about the sport to maybe, you know what? Maybe I can probably go back. It's because nobody else wants to do it. I'm gonna make all the money regardless on the export. I'm gonna make it. So, and you know what? Let me give a shout out real quick to
say it with your chest, Angel.
Angel, hold on. Whoa.
Over there at the UFC, because they threw on a championship fight within 5 days and closed the deal on a big fucking huge fight like that. Turnaround time. Boxing, right. Where the fuck you at?
Yeah. Santos, what the fuck was that? Your war cry out, this motherfucker?
No, you just. Oh. Anywho, I'll watch Sergio fight. I don't give a fuck. I'll watch Sergio.
Yeah,
fight.
Me too. I just don't want to see the man get hurt. But that also is a question that we can all talk about: is what do these old timers and past guys and vets see that you know what I mean? Do they see these divisions as weak? To even want to come back.
These motherfuckers is seeing that shit as soft. That's what that shit's about.
All I gotta do is press this dude. Yeah, all I gotta do is press this dude. He gonna fold.
Yeah, they don't
now, except for De La Hoya, because if he make a return, he's surrounded by smoke by like Tyson, flirting with the heavyweight division and all that, because the heavyweight division is fucking good garbage. And he's looking at that shit like, shit. Why can't I? Still in great shape. Why can't I?
And what's that tell you about the WBC? Like, we'll rank him.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's what I'm
son.
saying.
Word up. And Dillian White was like, what the fuck? Like, yo.
We see it.
Suleiman was like, if he's serious, we'll rank him. How you gonna rank him and you ain't even see the motherfucker fight yet? All you saw was the nigga hitting a heavy bag. Wait till you see him with something that hit back. Nigga was like, yeah, we'll rank him.
You gonna rank a guy that got a pot show?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey man, that just go to show you, man. That's what.
And they know he smoke weed. You gonna rank him? He ain't passing no tests.
Yo,
Urine, dirty.
popularity is bigger than talent nowadays.
But with that, hold on. But
Perfect
question. Here's a question. Because it's obviously Tyson got a license to smoke, but would they still fuck him up on a fucking drug test? Like, if knowing he smoked weed, you think the WBC? Well, Suleiman said he'll rank him, so I guess that's a stupid fucking
Hey
question.
man, yeah, they handed out boxing licenses like like you getting AAA or some shit. Like it's like
No, but you all right. Say you get caught with cocaine, you know what I'm saying? You know that's a substance in your system. Marijuana, same shit.
Yeah.
Mike, they knowingly know Mike smoked. So what does this do with his drug test? Or tested, period.
Well, that's okay. They ranked Tyson Fury coming off a coke binge. He didn't go into the clean boxing program that the first ranked. So they ranked a man coming off of a cocaine binge. I mean, what the fuck?
He said himself. Yeah, I was out here with sugar boogers and y'all. I mean, give him a title shot.
Look at all that energy he got. He don't feel shit.
You don't feel nothing.
Give me the water mix. Shit. It's a
Wilder don't hit hard for shit. Like, oh
That's
yeah,
right.
this motherfucker got that Tony Montana in his system.
It's
Tony ain't feel no motherfucking assault rifle bullets neither until it was over.
That's
Like,
right.
shit, nigga.
One dude can barely walk into the ring, and the other dude running in the ring like the Ultimate Warrior and shit.
Shaking the ropes and shit. Got the motherfucking arms tied up too and shit, just shaking shit.
Let's do this.
Ring the motherfucking bell already. Fuck touching the gloves. Fuck the rules.
Let's go.
I know the rules.
Nose espressos.
That's right. Oh, Angel's back. Angel.
Rules.
Let's go.
Santos, stay still, man. Stop moving.
That's right. Oh, Angel's back.
Wherever the fuck we hear you at, stand there.
Yo, Santos.
Santos,
All right.
stop moving.
Feedback.
Feedback.
Wherever the fuck we hear you at, stand there.
Yo, Santos.
All right, hold up.
Hey, yo, Kong.
Yo.
Charles D. Angel, man, it's always a pleasure doing this thing with you. You know what I mean? But I gotta make moves. We still celebrate my son's birthday, so you guys enjoy your
Happy
You
birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
Thank
Yes,
you,
sir,
thank
man.
you, thank you, thank you.
Get your celebration on, man.
I'm gonna drop it in the playback because I'm gonna watch the video again. I'm gonna let them know.
Yeah, man. Tell him
Yeah, happy birthday. Happy born day, man.
Get the
It's a
kid.
pandemic out here. Can't do much, but do what you can.
Thanks, guys. I really
He want
appreciate
ice cream. He want pizza. He want, buy him a fish. Buy him a goldfish. Something.
Buy him a massive. You know, Kong getting one and shit. Buy him a big ass dog.
I am actually. I'm gonna get that fucking mastiff. It's in September. It's gonna be wonderful.
He want to
That's
wait.
gonna be a big. You gonna regret that shit in another year when that shit get full size. You gonna have a fucking horse in your living room.
I don't keep my dogs inside.
Oh well, you gonna have a horse in your yard.
Enjoy, fellas. Shout out
Peace.
to the
Angel.
Angel need to wrap his phone in foil and stand in one spot. I don't know what the foil is gonna do, but
Hey,
shit.
yo, you ever watch? Yo, what up, Angel?
Hold up.
There you go. Stay right there. He moves. Yeah, we gotta send Angel a phone or a fucking antenna or some shit to put in front of his house or some shit so he can get reception out this motherfucker.
Right. You ever see this movie from Chris Farley? Black Sheep.
Oh yeah, that's old. Yeah, I remember that movie.
Right. So Black Sheep was when he was trying to help his brother become like mayor or whatever. So he was in the backwoods in this cabin hiding out, and he was trying to get reception on his phone. And he was up this hill, he was down this hill, running around trying to get reception. I don't remember that movie, but that was, you know, Angel situation reminds me of that. But anyway. Santos, you there?
You need to wrap your phone in foil and stand still. Because I don't know where the fuck you be getting service from, but the minute you move, it is a wrap.
And Tony said Angel needs to eat a whole lot of Hershey Kisses and leave a trail of them from his room to the nearest 5G tower.
Angel in the middle of nowhere. I don't think he got no towers.
What is going on, bro? Angel.
Ooh, I don't know what service he got, but he need to cancel it.
God damn. Anywho, Charles D, man, thank y'all for coming through with me today.
Yeah, man.
Y'all whole life I'm gonna jump on, but I gotta get back.
I could only see Santos right now as he's roaming in his fucking front yard trying to holding his phone in the air and shit, trying to get service.
All right, man. Charles D. Peace out, brother.
All right, Cog, man. Be safe, man.
Peace. Yeah. Tony, sorry about that, man. Next time, bro.
Santos, shit, nigga. Do something.